password in the text boxes provided. Then click on the Login button. Once you are logged in, the dashboard will appear. This shows information about new credit customers, checked-in employees, active admin employees, and daily deliveries, as well as a graph that shows weekly sales revenues and a graph that shows weekly total orders. To log out of the system, click on the User button at the top right corner of the screen. Then click the Log Out button. You will be logged out of the system. If you have forgotten your password, click on the Forgot Password button. A screen will appear asking you to enter your email address so that a link can be sent with a reset password link. A success message will be shown, and you will be directed back to the login screen. You may then check your email address, where an email has been sent with a link to reset your password. Once the email has been opened, click on the Reset Password link. This will direct you to a screen, which will ask you to enter a new password. It will also ask you to confirm that password, and click on the Reset Password button. This is now your new password. A success message will be shown that your password has been reset. From the dashboard, click on the User button on the navigation pane. This will open the user landing page. To add a user role, click on the Add User Role button. Then enter the user role name. To select the functionalities that this user may perform, click the Select Functionalities drop-down menu. To select whole subsystems, click on the name of the subsystem. To select certain functionalities, click on each checkbox next to the functionality. Once the functionalities have been selected, click the Save button and a success message will appear. To search for a user role, click on the Search User Role button. Then enter the name of the user role in the search bar provided. To edit the user role, click the green Edit button next to the selected user role. On this Maintain User Role screen, you can either change the name of the user role or you can change the functionalities of the user role. After selecting the functionalities or changing the name, click the Save Changes button, and a success message will appear. Next, we will add an employee type. Click on the Administration button on the navigation pane. Then click on the Add Employee Type button. Enter a position name, select a user access level, and select if the employee is wage earning or not. Once these details are entered, click on the Save button. Once the Save button is clicked, a success message will appear and the Search Employee Type screen will open. On the Search Employee Type screen, enter the name of the employee type for which you would like to search. To edit that employee type, click on the green Edit button. Now you may change the position name, the user access level, and whether or not the employee type will be wage earning. Once these changes are entered, click on the Save button to save your changes. A success message will appear. Now it's time to add an employee. Click on the Employee button on the navigation pane. Then click on the Add Employee button. Enter the employee details in the text boxes provided. To select a title, click on the Title drop-down box. Your ID number must be 13 digits long, and please make sure you have entered a valid email address. In the Address Line 1 text box, start entering your address. A list of addresses will appear, and you may select the correct one. This will lead to the auto-completion of all the other address text boxes. Next, select an employee type from the drop-down box below. Now you can upload an employee picture by clicking the Browse button and selecting a picture from your computer. Click the Save button to save the new employee. If the employee is wage earning, an employee tag will be generated and displayed in a different screen. To change the time in which an employee may arrive and leave work, click on the Maintain Check-in Checkout Time button. Then enter a check-in time. Make sure you enter AM or PM. Also enter a checkout time. Once these times have been entered, click on the Save button to save the times. To search for an employee, click on the Search Employee button on the employee landing page. Then enter the employee name in the search bar provided. Alternatively, click on the green Scan QR button to scan the employee's unique QR code if they are wage earning. Once the employee has been found, click on the green View button. This will open the View Employee page. To edit the employee's detail, click on the Edit button. Then you may change the employee's details as you wish. Once the employee details have been changed, click on the Save button. This will save the changes. On the View Employee page, you may also delete an employee and regenerate the employee tag if an employee has lost their unique QR code. This will open up a new code on a new window. When an employee arrives at work, click on the Check-in button to check the employee in. The webcam will open the QR scanner, and the employee will be asked to hold their unique employee tag above the webcam to scan their QR code. When an employee has finished a day of work, click on the Checkout button. This will open the webcam. Scan the employee's unique QR code into the webcam to check them out of the system. Alternatively, click on the Search Employee button to search for the employee manually to check them out. At the end of a week, when a wage-earning employee wants to collect their wage, click on the Collect Wage button. Then search for the employee that would like to have their wage. Click on the Calculate Wage button on the View Employee screen. On the Collect Wage screen, enter the wage rate per hour as requested. Next, click the Finalize Wage Collection button, which will calculate the wage based on the rate per hour you have entered. Once an employee has been added, you can add them as a user by navigating to the user landing page and clicking on the Add User button. Then search for the employee that you would like to add as a user and click on the Add User button on the View Employee screen. The email will be loaded as the email address used when adding a new employee. Next, enter a password and enter the same password in the Confirm Password box. Select the access level and click the Save button. search for a user, click on the Search User button. Then enter the employee name of the user that you would like to search for. Click on the green Edit button to edit the user details, such as the email address or to change the password. Once these details have been changed, or the access level has been changed, click on the Save button to save the new user details. If for any reason an employee is to be dismissed, click on the Dismiss Employee button. Next, search for the employee that must be dismissed. On the View Employee screen, click on the red Delete button. Next, it will request for you to enter a reason for the employee to be dismissed. Once the reason has been entered, click on the Yes button, and the employee will be dismissed. Now it's time to add your first customer. Click on the Register button in the customer landing page. A customer can be of type individual or organization. To enter an organizational customer, fill in the text boxes on the screen provided, which include a VAT number, a business email, and the name of the organization. In the address line 1, enter the address of the organization and select the correct address from the list of addresses that will be populated from the autocomplete function. To add any additional addresses, click on the green Address button on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Once all the information has been entered, click on the Submit button to save the new customer. Once the Submit button has been clicked, an email will be sent to the business email address. This will inform the new customer of their registration on the stockpile system. To search for a customer, click on the Search Customer button. Enter the customer name or contact number into the search bar at the top of the screen. Once your customer has been found, click on the green View button, which will display the customer profile. Click on the Edit button if you would like to change your customer's details, for example, a contact number, or adding an additional address. Once these details have been entered, click on the Submit button to save the changes. If a customer would like to buy goods on credit, click on the Apply for Credit button. Then search for your customer using the search function and click on the View button. On the View Customer Profile page, click on the Apply for Credit button. Here you will be asked to upload a copy of a bank statement, a copy of an ID, and a proof of residence. Upload these by clicking the Browse button on the right of each of the columns. Next, enter a credit limit that will limit the amount a customer can buy on credit. Once these files have been uploaded and the credit limit has been entered, click on the Submit button. A customer may view their credit account by clicking on the View Customer Credit Account button on the landing page. Then search for the customer and click on the View button. Next, click on the View Credit Account button. This will display customer details, account details, as well as the files you have previously uploaded. There will also be a button available to pay off the customer account. Now to add a product type, click on the Product button on the navigation pane and click on the Add Product Type button on the landing page. Enter a product type name and enter a description that matches the name. When these details are entered correctly, click on the Save button to save the new product type. Now to search for a product type, click on the Search Product Type button. Enter the name of the product type to search in the search bar provided. To maintain the product type, click on the blue Maintain button next to the name of the product type. Now you may enter a new product type name or a new description. Once the changed details have been entered, click on the Save button to save the changed details. To add a product, click on the Add Product button on the landing page. Enter a product name and a product description. Then select a product type from the drop-down list of product types provided. Next, you must enter the number of units that are found in a case of that specific product. Then enter the number of cases found in a pallet. Lastly, enter the measurement of the units that the products will be found. Enter the individual cost price, the individual guide discount price, which describes the amount of discount that may be given, and enter an individual selling price for the product. Once these details have been entered, click on the Save button to save the new product. To search for the product, click on the Search Product button on the landing page. Enter the name of the product in the search bar provided, then click on the green View button to open the product details. To maintain the product, click on the Maintain button in the top left corner. This will open the Maintain Product screen, where you'll be asked to enter the updated product details. On this screen, you'll be allowed to change any details of the product you choose. Once the selected details have been entered, click on the Save button to save the new details. To add a supplier, navigate to the supplier landing page and click on the Add Supplier button. You will be asked to enter the name, the VAT number, a contact number, and email address for the supplier. Next, you will enter an address by filling out the Address Line 1 column. A list of matching addresses will be displayed. You will be asked to select the correct one, and the remaining suburb, city, and zip boxes will be automatically filled out. Once the supply details have been entered correctly, click on the Save button. To search for a supplier, click on the Search Supplier button. Next, enter the supplier name in the search bar provided. Click on the green View button to view the supplier profile. To edit the supplier details, click on the Edit button. On the Maintain Supplier screen, you may enter the new supplier details in any text boxes provided. Once the new details have been entered, you may click on the Save button at the bottom of the screen to save the new details. To place an order with a supplier, click on the Place Order button on the landing page. First, you must enter the supplier name in the search bar at the top of the screen. Click on the selected supplier. The supplier details will be shown on the right-hand side of the screen. Next, you must enter the product which you would like to order from the supplier. Enter the name of the product in the product search bar and select the desired product. Now you can enter the quantity of the products you would like to order. The price will change depending on the quantity you have selected. There is a button to add an order collection. Once these details have been entered, click on the green Place Order button. A warning will appear asking you to confirm to place the order. Once the order has been confirmed, an invoice will be generated and an email will be sent to the supplier containing this invoice. To search for an order, click on the Search Order button on the landing page. You must search by the invoice ID, which will be found at the top of the invoice that has been generated after an order has been placed. Click on the View button to view the order details. To cancel an order that has been placed with a supplier, click on the Cancel Order button. This will open the Search Order screen, where you will enter the order number in the search bar at the top of the screen. Click on the green View button to view the order. At the bottom of the screen, you will see a button called Cancel Order. Click on it to cancel the order. After the order has been cancelled, an email will be sent to the supplier to inform them of the cancellation. To add a sale delivery, click on the Add Sale Delivery button. Next, enter the invoice number of the sale which the customer would like to have delivered, and click on the green View button to open the sale details. At the bottom of the screen, click on the orange Add Delivery button. Next, enter the date of which these products are to be delivered. After the date has been entered, select an address from the drop-down menu. Once these details have been entered, click on the blue Save button to save the delivery. To cancel a sale delivery, click on the Cancel Sale Delivery button. This will open the Search Sale Delivery screen. Enter the invoice number of the delivery to be cancelled. Check the status of the delivery. If it is not delivered, it may be cancelled by clicking on the red Cancel button. Next, it will show the sale details and the delivery status. Once you are sure that this is the delivery to be cancelled, click on the red Cancel Sale Delivery button. To add a supplier order collection, click on the Add Order Collection button. Next, enter the order number for the order which you would like to collect. Click on the green View button to open the order details. At the bottom of the screen, select the Add Collection button. Next, enter the date for which you would like to collect the order. Select the address from the list of addresses in the drop-down list displayed. Once the details have been entered correctly, click on the Save button to save the collection. To cancel an order collection, click on the Cancel Order Collection button. Next, enter the order number of the order which you would like to cancel. Once the order is found, click on the red Cancel button. If the delivery status is not delivered, you may cancel the collection by clicking the red Cancel Supplier Collection button. To add a new truck to the system, click on the Add Truck button. Enter the registration number, the truck name, and the capacity of the truck in tons. Once these details have been entered, click on the Save button to save the truck details. To search for a truck, click on the Search Truck button. Next, enter the truck registration number in the search bar at the top of the screen. Once the truck has been found, click on the Maintain button on the right of the screen. This will allow you to change the truck registration number, the name, the capacity, and will allow you to select whether the truck is active or not. You may also delete the truck by clicking the red Delete Truck button. Save the changes by clicking the Save Changes button. To assign a delivery, click on the Assign Delivery button. The screen will show you a map interface of all the deliveries to be made across the country. Click on the blue tags to display the delivery information. Underneath the Deliveries Pending section, select the delivery you would like to assign. The items to be delivered will be shown. A suggestion for a truck that you would be likely to use is shown underneath the suggestion panel. You may also view the directions to the delivery address by clicking the Show Directions button. This will also show you the total travel time. Now it's time to select a truck. Scroll down to the Trucks Available section. You will be able to see the truck packing status underneath the status column. A colorful bar will also display the packing status of each truck. To view the different types of deliveries on each truck, click on the View button next to each truck. Select a truck by clicking the desired radio button on the left-hand side of the truck to be selected. The truck will be shown at the top of the screen. To assign this delivery to this truck, click on the green Assign button. To maintain an assigned delivery, click on the Maintain Assigned Deliveries button. Select the truck from the drop-down list of trucks and enter the quantity of items you would like to remove from that delivery. Once the quantities have been entered correctly, click on the Remove Assignment button. finalize a delivery, click on the Finalize Assigned Deliveries button. Next, select the truck for which you would like to finalize the delivery. Click on the Delivery to be finalized. Once the details have been entered, click on the Finalize Assignment button. To make a sale, navigate to the sales landing page and click on the Make Sale button. On the top search bar, enter the name of the customer who would like to purchase some goods. The customer details will be loaded on the right-hand side of the screen. If a customer has not been found, click on the Add Customer button on the right side of the screen. Next, enter the products of the customer that he would like to purchase. Once the products have been selected, enter the quantity of each product. The unit price may be adjusted by the sales manager. Once products have been entered correctly, there is an option to add a sale delivery. You may also click on the Show Calendar button to view a calendar view of all the deliveries. Once all these details have been entered, click on the Finalize Sale button. Clicking on the Finalize Sale button will generate a customer invoice, displaying the details of the sale, including an invoice number. To make a payment, click on the Make Payment button. Customers may choose to pay off a sale or to pay off their account. To pay off a sale, enter the invoice number in the search bar provided. This will display the sale details page. Click on the green Make Payment button. Next, you must enter the payment type, either cash or account. If cash is selected, you must enter the amount received from the customer. Next, click on the green Calculate Change button to calculate the change that they are owed. If a sale needs to be collected from the warehouse, click on the Collect Sale button. Next, enter the sale invoice number to search for the sale, and click on the green View button to view the sale details. At the bottom of the screen, click on the blue Collect Sale button. This will update the sales status of that specific order to be collected. If a customer would like to return something they have bought from Greens, click on the Return Sale button. Next, enter the sale invoice number to search for the specific sale, and click on the green View button to view the sale details. At the bottom of the screen, click the red Make Return button. This will open the Return Sale screen. You will be asked to enter the quantity of items to be returned in the Return Quantity section. Once these quantities has been entered successfully, click on the Finalize Return button. For the driver to make a delivery, he must click on the Make Delivery button. Next, he must select the truck registration number from the drop-down list of trucks. After the truck has been selected, he must click the Select Truck button. The invoices are displayed with a Make Delivery button next to each invoice. To select that delivery, click on those buttons. Next, the delivery details will be displayed at the top of the screen, as well as a map interface displaying the delivery route to be followed. Once the delivery location has been reached, the driver must click on the Finalize Delivery button. The customer may enter the quantity received for the products to be delivered. Once this has been entered correctly, click on the Submit button. This will open a box for the customer's signature to be entered. Once the customer's signature has been entered, click on the orange Submit button to confirm the delivery and save the signature. To generate a sales report, click on the Sales Report button. Next, enter a sales report period. This can either be weekly or monthly. Once this has been selected, click on the Generate Report button to generate the report. This report will show a line graph of the sales of the week and the revenue. This will also show a table of each of the sales made during the week and the total sales and the total revenue. To generate a stock report, click on the Stock Report button. The stock report shows the product ID, the product name, and each of the quantities found in the system. If the quantities are low in stock, they will be highlighted in red. To generate a wages report, click on the Wages Report button. The wages report will show the employee name and the hours they have worked, as well as the wage they have earned for that week. To generate a product trends report, click on the Product Trends Report button. Enter the period from which you would like to generate the report. Then click on the green Generate Report button. This report shows the top 5 products that are sold. It also shows the top 5 most sold product types. At the bottom of the report, it shows details of which product have been sold the most, as well as which product types have been sold the most. It also shows details of the products and the product types which have been sold the least. To generate a debtors report, click on the Debtors Report button. This report shows details about the customers that owe us money. The customer name and the total amount of what they owe is shown at the bottom of the report. To generate a creditors report, click on the Creditors Report button. This report shows details of the suppliers to whom we owe money. The supplier name as well as the balance for each supplier is shown, including a total amount that we owe to each supplier. To generate an employee attendance roll, click on the Employee Attendance Roll button. Next, you must enter the date for which you would like the report to be generated. Then click on the Generate Report button. This report will show you the employees and the time that they have checked in and checked out. If the employees have been absent, they will be highlighted in red.